I rap.
Okay.
And I smack chicks that get out of line.
You're not gonna smack me though. All right, okay.
Every single one of those little tiny
that's what we're
teeth
not gonna do. You're not gonna smack
that
me.
are brown and yellow in your mouth would fly down this runway. Every single one of them.
Okay. What's up?
Some people say I'm a killer. Jab to the mouth, then the shot to the liver.
Ooh.
Her man wanna take me to dinner. I call him what's the name? I don't even remember.
Too. So if you have any plans on trying to get there and talk crazy to me, I'm fight back. New rule.
Nah.
New crow rule.
I told him, I said, I ain't
fight
gonna
back
do that.
now.
I ain't gonna do that.
I'm
you
just
might
like,
want to get it though.
I'm just no, I'm not. No,
them shots definitely. There's definitely a shot coming.
I
Ain't
shoot
the shot
back.
you think, but
Actually,
shot
I
coming.
shoot first. I have a better record of shooting than you do.
2025, I'm Beyonce. I'm not responding to a thing. 2025 come. Listen, I done had to cut to a couple.
Ciao, the drama between Claressa Shields and Remy Ma just hit a whole new level of disorder, and it's giving us everything we didn't know we needed. So word on the street is that Claressa pulled up to Papoose and Remy's house, ready to throw hands after finding out Remy allegedly hired someone to spike her drinks with banned substances before her fight against Danielle Perkins. Something that could have led to disqualification and a serious ban. Now y'all know Claressa wasn't having it, but Papoose had to step in, convincing her to chill because she could lose her boxing license, which would pretty much ruin her life. That's exactly what Remy wanted though. So for those who may not be catching on to the tea, grab a seat and let me fill you in. So, a while back, the internet lost its mind when news broke that Remy and Papoose were supposedly separated. The rumors were swirling, but no one could confirm anything until Papoose basically put it all out there by wishing himself a happy Father's Day with a picture of him and their daughter, and guess who wasn't in the photo? Remy. The gossip mill started churning. And soon it came out that Remy had been stepping out on Papoose with an underground battle rapper named Easy the Block Captain. But wait, it gets messier. Easy and Papoose actually ran in the same circles and were friendly, making the whole situation even more awkward. While Remy was out here enjoying life away from Papoose, sources revealed that Easy wasn't the only man she had on the roster. Sis was apparently in some sort of poly relationship with another rapper. Bad News. And the internet nearly broke when pictures surfaced of Remy and Bad News all hugged up, flaunting matching watches. Y'all, the drama was real. Meanwhile, Papoose, trying to keep things classy, never aired Remy's business online. Instead, he just moved on and found love with Claressa Shields. But y'all know Remy wasn't about to let that slide. She got in her feelings about Papoose moving on with Claressa and set the internet on fire when she called out Claressa for being with her ex. Talk about a mess that keeps on giving. Remy shared a screenshot of Papoose and his new girlfriend with the caption, "Papoose fell asleep on the phone with Claressa Shields while laying in my house and he refuses to leave. This girl is supposed to be a world champion boxer and she hung up as soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling you everything. Oh, and baby girl, you're not the only one." Now, a lot of people were side-eyeing Remy for this one because sis, she was out here cheating on Papoose too. So why is she mad that he moved on with someone else? It was giving double standards, and folks weren't having it. But Remy wasn't done yet. Oh no. She came out swinging, accusing Claressa Shields of spreading fake stories to try and make her look bad. Remy claimed that Claressa was out here trying to tarnish her reputation with lies, all to make herself look better in the situation. Zrania, it's like Remy just couldn't sit still and let Papoose live his life, huh? This lady, Claressa Shields, and her publicity team have been putting out fake stories on me every day to make me look bad, and he looked like God's gift for too long. I begged Papoose to put out something to stop the narrative, and he kept telling me to just stay quiet. That's the best thing to do. Well, I'm tired. Oh, and he said he would never sleep with you 'cause you're ugly. But don't worry, I saw everything. Now the world is gonna see it since you are so tough, boo, Claressa Shields. Shields decided to clap back at Remy. She wrote, "How does a woman with 2 boyfriends get mad at a man who has a girlfriend? Remy Ma, if I'm not the only one, why the hell are you tagging me alone?" Claressa Shields decided to take the beef to Twitter and she tweeted, "I can't believe a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this. Clown behavior. You making fake texts is crazy. I'm not a bot you can bully. You're bitter and mad. You make yourself look stupid, just stop it." Remy caught the shade and responded saying, "I'm not 45 yet, but you are 29 and I'll just say this. You not aging like wine. Again though, I'm not your enemy. Tell your boyfriend to buy you some flowers and gifts." And he didn't answer any of his phones because he was with his Cali girl this week. Claressa then invited Remy for a fight to end their beef. She tweeted, "Might as well." The next fight is February 2nd in Flint, Michigan, for some more heavyweight belts. And The Fire Inside comes out Christmas Day in a theater near you. Claressa then posted this video of her rapping, and from the lyrics of the song, she is most definitely trolling Remy Ma.
Okay. What's up?
Some people say I'm a killer. Jab to the mouth, then the shot to the liver.
Ooh.
Her man wanna take me to dinner. I call him what's the name? I don't even remember.
Oh, it gets even juicier. Sources started spilling tea that a video of Claressa Shields dancing had Remy Ma big mad. Apparently, if Claressa wasn't a boxer, Remy was ready to pull up to her crib to throw hands. Like, sis was heated. The internet was on fire with this back and forth, and just when we thought things were cooling down, Remy had to remind everyone that she's not to be played with. A few days after the drama between her and Claressa, Remy was set to participate in a rap battle event, and during the promotional shoot, she made it crystal clear. If anyone rapped about her situation with Papoose and Claressa, she was throwing hands. Like, don't come for her, or you're getting these hands, period. The tension was so thick you could feel it through the screen. Talk about taking the drama to a whole new stage.
You want to talk out there right now? I'm a rapper too, so if you have any plans on trying to get there and talk crazy to me, I'm fight back. New rule.
Nah.
New chrome
I
rule.
told myself I ain't gonna
fight
do
back
that.
now.
I ain't gonna do that.
You
might gonna get it though.
I'm just no, I'm not. No,
Oh,
I'm
them
not.
shots definitely. There's
No, I'm
definitely a shot
not.
coming.
I
Ain't the
shoot
shot
back.
you think, but the
Actually,
shot
I
coming.
shoot first. I have a better record of shooting than you. I'm telling you right now.
I gotta shoot at Rem. No, you
Tell
ain't
you
know
right
it.
It's cool.
You can let him shoot at you. I got something for him.
I don't know what you listen to him if you want to.
Gotta hit the nigga.
She was about to just jump and like, stop rapping.
No.
ain't
I'm just like, I was waiting for you to say that.
Nah, it's gonna be a little knee shot. Bow. I'm like,
Oh, we all know Remy Ma isn't shy about letting her hands do the talking. Sis has definitely built herself a tough persona, and she's not afraid to throw hands when she feels disrespected. I mean, we all remember her threatening to put her hands on Toya Johnson on Love and Hip Hop. It's clear that Remy is about that action, and doesn't take too kindly to anyone stepping out of line, no matter how minor the issue might be. So, when she says she's ready to throw hands over her situation with Papoose and Claressa, you better believe she's not playing around. Remy's been about that life for years.
I rap
Okay.
and I smack chicks that get out of line.
You're not gonna smack me though. All right. Okay.
Every single one of those little tiny
That's what we're not
teeth
gonna do. You're not gonna smack
that
me.
are brown and yellow in your mouth which fly down this runway. Every single one of them.
Now, with Claressa Shields in the picture, things are a whole different ballgame. Remy can't just threaten another baddie the way she's used to. She's dealing with a boxer, and we all know how that situation would have ended for Remy if she tried to throw hands with Claressa. Sis would have been on the losing side, and she knows it. But instead of getting physical, inside sources say Remy came up with some evil plans to ruin Claressa's career. Word on the street is that Remy allegedly paid someone to spike Claressa's drink with a banned substance, knowing that if Claressa tested positive, her boxing career would take a serious hit. Testing positive for a banned substance would have meant suspension, disqualification from her match against Danielle Perkins, and the real kicker, losing her titles. When Claressa found out about this plot, she was ready to pull up at Remy's house and handle business. But here's where Papoose stepped in. He had to intervene and stop Claressa from going off, because if she laid hands on Remy, she'd be risking her boxing license and everything she worked for. Sources say Papoose made it clear that this was a lose-lose situation for Claressa. If she went through with it, Remy would get exactly what she wanted. Claressa throwing away her whole career. Talk about a dirty game. The drama just keeps escalating. Claressa Shields pulling up on Remy Ma for trying to ruin her life had fans talking, and they left comments saying, "I'm girl, you're a boxer. We all know you can fight, but why do you keep trying to fight people who are not pro boxers? You can lose your license like that. We all know you can fight. So what are you trying to prove that you can fight? You've already proven that." Papoose is using her to get revenge on Remy. In no way do I believe that he's genuinely interested in her. She needs to wake up and move away from that situation. Maybe she likes the drama and public attention. When you're a pro boxer, your hands are considered as lethal weapons. That's why they don't fight in the streets. But if they have to defend themselves, it's self-defense. So what do y'all think? Do you believe Remy Ma really paid someone to spike Claressa Shields' drink with banned substances? Or do you think there's more to this story than what's being reported? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video. You don't want to miss what's coming next.
How do you manage that between your bro and your sis?
I don't even know how to manage that well. Yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father. Mm-hmm. It's a whole bunch of, I'm like I try to tell you, I'm old school morals. You know what I'm saying? So like with me, it's like, damn, like, the godfather. Mm-hmm. These people pass away, I raised the baby. I don't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that shit.
Do you have any reaction? I'm on.
No.
It was court.
So at this point, you get doubt. Me fighting her
her right now is still the biggest fighter with the women today.
How was it?
No wish.
Can you tell us a little bit?
I want to show them the eyes.
There you go. And a little lollipop?
Had a little lollipop. But I can't walk though.
All he knew is y'all think that's so thorough, he put a recording device in Remy's car. The nigga's a weirdo. He bugged the car, and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me, so that's how he knew. And it's not cat. I got all the proof.
Whew, things are heating up between Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa, and baby, it's getting messy. Now, with 50 Cent chiming in, the drama is on a whole new level. After Remy set the internet ablaze with her fiery IG post, Claressa decided to crank it up by announcing a boxing match with the queen herself. But guess who's not here for it? Yep, Mr. Curtis, 50 Cent Jackson. And why would a man like him be against a little gloves-off showdown? Because he knows Remy is not one to play with. Let's not forget she allegedly shot her own friend. Word on the street is Remy might have even put a hit out on Claressa. Whew, is this girl in danger? Does she need to start looking over her shoulder? Let's get into it. 50 couldn't keep quiet for long, so he slid into the mess with his unsolicited advice, telling Claressa she better think twice before stepping into the ring with Remy. Whatever you do, don't fight her. She will get the block champ. WTF is going on, man. I need a drink. But let me tell you, Claressa looks like she's got no plans to listen to 50's advice. Sis is moving full steam ahead. She first tossed out the idea of a boxing match when she and Remy were going at it on X. You know how messy things get on that app? The boxing champ didn't hold back either. She wrote, Claressa Shields versus Remy Ma, February 2nd. Come get your whooped crash out. But hold up. Before anyone starts pointing fingers at Claressa for taking it there, let's rewind. Word is, Remy might have been the one who lit this fire. After their online back and forth, Claressa spilled some hot tea during her sit-down with Jameli Hill. She claimed that Remy leaked her personal digits to throw her off her game. And since Remy was playing dirty, Claressa decided she wasn't about to play nice either. She even said she'd jump in the ring with Remy for just $1.
Given the recent events, I am wondering, what would it take? How much money would it take for you to jump in the ring with Remy Ma? Just want to know. At this point, the girl leaked my number. She leaked your number? Oh my God. What? Your actual telephone number? Yeah. Oh my God. So at this point, you can give me $1 and I put my hand on it. It don't have nothing to do with whatever else. It's just that part alone. That part there is where it's like, I'm a businesswoman, don't leak my number. Right. Why would you do that? Mm-hmm. You know, you should have came to me like Shirley. Hello, Barbara, this is Shirley. And you too young to know about Hello, Barbara, this is Shirley. I guess I got an old soul. You do? Oh my gosh, you're too young to know about Hello, Barbara, this is Shirley. Real. But it's more thing like, but she's not no boxer, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she ain't no boxer, so I don't want to have to put my hand.
Since Claressa is a whole professional boxer, most folks might assume she's got this in the bag. But let's not sleep on Remy, okay? Sis is no rookie when it comes to throwing hands. One of the big reasons 50 Cent felt the need to give Claressa a heads up is because of Remy's real shady past. Back in 2008, Remy got slapped with an 8-year prison sentence after pulling a whole POW wow on her own friend. And no, it wasn't about self-defense. This was messy. Here's how it went down. Remy and her girl, Makita Barnes-Joseph, were out living it up in Manhattan, sipping drinks like it was just another night. But then, Remy noticed $3,000 had gone missing from her purse. Instead of keeping it cute and investigating, she jumped straight to blaming Makita. Chile, it turned into a whole showdown. Words flew, punches were thrown, and next thing you know, Remy's POW wow went off. The bullet hit Makita's colon and rectum, leaving her in the hospital for 3 weeks. Whew, that 8-year sentence? Yeah, that was a wake-up call Remy desperately needed to check her temper. Even criminal court judge Reina Uvila didn't hold back, describing the rapper as an extremely angry young woman whose anger is completely out of control. During the trial, Remy tried to plead her case, claiming she wasn't that kind of person. Sis really thought she could talk her way out of it. She was quoted saying, "Remy Ma is not even close to who I really am. I'm not a thug, I'm not a threat or a menace to society, and I still have so much to offer." However, prosecutor Michael McIntosh wasn't buying what Remy was selling. He pointed out that she had a habit of rolling around with a loaded weapon, saying something like this was just a ticking time bomb waiting to go off. And honestly, that pretty much sealed her fate in court. What's wild is even after all that, it didn't seem like Remy had much regret about the whole situation. In fact, She even addressed it in her lyrics on the track Out of Control with Fat Joe and Cool and Dre. They say I shot my friend over a band and imagine what I'll do to a bee I can't stand. And if you thought Remy had turned over a new leaf, think again. Sis proved she still had that same fire when, in 2019, she decided to redecorate her co-star's jaw. Yup. Remy didn't hesitate to throw hands at Brittany Taylor, a love and hip-hop New York star, during a benefit concert at Irving Plaza that April. According to Brittany, Remy clocked her right in the eye, leaving her with a shiner that had her heading straight to Mount Sinai Hospital. The very next day, Brittany went to the cops and even hit up IG to post a picture of her black eye for the world to see. Whew, it didn't take long for the tea to spill. And when it did, Remy found herself slapped with 4 counts of misdemeanor assault and harassment. By May, she had no choice but to surrender to face those charges. Luckily for her, she managed to avoid jail time. Assistant District Attorney Juan Maldonado told a judge, "The sole corroborating eyewitness for the complainant is no longer cooperative. Anne, an unaffiliated witness, remembers seeing the defendant the entire time the defendant was in the green room at Irving Plaza, where the assault purportedly occurred. This eyewitness never saw the defendant and the complainant interact in the time she observed the defendant. And Remy couldn't have been happier about the situation."
How was it?
No wish.
Can you tell us a little bit?
Want to show them the eyes?
There you go. And a little lollipop?
Had a little lollipop. But I can't walk though.
Safe to say, if Remy steps into that ring with Claressa, she's not exactly showing up as the underdog. And while 50 Cent might be out here telling Claressa to keep her guard up, let's be real. When the gloves go on, you know he's gonna have a front row seat to all the action. Why? Because 50 and Papoose don't exactly see eye to eye. The beef between 50 and Papoose goes way back to 2018, when 50 decided to get a little too bold in the comment section under one of Remy's photos. He wrote, "Damn, Remy, you lost mad weight. Hey, Slim, and let me tell you, Papoose was not here for 50's little comment. He clapped back hard. And of course, he wasn't about to keep it cute. Papoose took it straight to the gutter by bringing 50's baby mama, Daphne Joy, into the mess. Oh, you know it got real then. Damn, Daphne Joy. No wedding yet? If 50 Cent doesn't marry you, I'll introduce you to my homeboy. He's more mature." Of course, that got 50 all riled up. He posted a photo of Remy in lingerie with the word over it, and the caption, "Remy is blocked till she can get control of her husband. All I said, she lost weight and Pap started tripping. I'm not fighting nobody over their wife now." He also posted a photo of a balding Papoose with the words, "Nah, 5th, don't tell my wife she lost weight over it." Meanwhile, the caption read, "Okay, but she lost weight, and she good what the F, you want me to do about that?" He also made another post writing, "What the F is Remy doing in the house to make this boy jealous? SMH. Next, he's gonna be like, we ain't watching Power. LOL, get the strap." And that's when Papoose really went for the jugular. He hit 50 with some wild photos, ones of 50 with adult toys no less, and slapped on his signature catchphrase, "Get the strap." Baby, things got extra messy after that. Get the strap in his hashtag. It was all just some petty back and forth. But with 50's love for drama, you know he's eating it all up right now. But here's the twist. While 50's all up in the mix, Fat Joe is out here playing the role of the quiet one. And that's saying a lot since he's Remy's mentor and the godfather to her child with Papoose. When Fat Joe was asked about the drama, he sat down on Math Hoffa's My Expert Opinion podcast and kept it real about how 2024 has been a rough year for hip-hop thanks to all the scandals that have been making headlines. He wasn't about to get sucked into any more mess.
But I woke up 2024 feeling like that. It's been a horrible year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is probably, I was just having a heated discussion with my people, like this might be the worst year.
As opposed to
ever hip-hop history type shit. It's bad.
I agree.
All our legends, all our mentors get scrutinized. This is the worst time to be a celebrity in the history of mankind.
Facts.
I'm not sure you guys want to be celebrities. Like, I got friends who are filthy rich that want to be popping, want to be a celebrity. I don't think they want everybody in it like that. But it's crazy out here. This is nuts. The fucking world done changed on me. It's fucking nuts out here.
Yeah.
And you can't make it up. I can't make it.
And of course, Remy and Papoose's messy situation was just one more layer to the chaos. Fat Joe didn't hold back when it came to giving his 2 cents on the whole thing. He straight up said he was disappointed by how everything unfolded. See, even though his loyalty is to Remy, he's got mad respect for Papoose too, and over time, he'd grown fond of him. That's gotta make this whole situation even harder to navigate for Joe.
How do you manage that between your bro and your sis?
I don't even know how to manage that well. yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father. Mm-hmm. It's a whole bunch of, I'm like I try to tell you, I'm old school morals. You know what I'm saying? So like with me, it's like, damn, like the godfather. Mm-hmm. These people pass away, I raised the baby. I don't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that shit.
However, Fat Joe made it crystal clear that he wasn't about to make the mistake of getting caught up in the mess. He's sitting this one out. But even though he's staying out of the drama, he did express concern about protecting Remy and Papoose Kid from all the chaos. He knows the impact this could have on the child, and you could tell that weighed heavily on him.
What I can't do is stop it, or have that they won't listen to me.
Right. You have a history of mediating a lot of beef. A lot of people.
I might have mediated beef for a long time. Now that is gone.
I'm saying, like,
that's off the rocker.
We know you for not getting in the middle, but being in the middle and being, all right, y'all, stop.
You know, it's a different type of thing when you got a husband. First of all, from the first time she ever asked me for advice, I said, listen, it's different. You have a husband. This is your husband. Nobody come to my house tell my wife. You know what I'm saying? This is your husband. I can't get in the middle of that. That's y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And there's kids involved.
It's the best kid in the world. My goddaughter is the most beautiful kid in the world. She's so, I wish this didn't happen.
That's Remy's twin right there, for real.
She's just a beautiful kid, very smart.
Is there a way to shield the kid from?
I'm sure they are. I don't think they're trying to damage the baby.
No, not that they would try to, but if you have children and you've been in the press, I'm sure you've maybe found a way to keep some of that stuff from the kids.
I don't know, man. I was beefing with 50 Cent and my son was going to school every day, fighting niggas. Yo, your father's yo, that shit real. You know what I'm saying? He was going to school fighting niggas every day. Yo, your father's all right.
As for whether Fat Joe had any clue about what was about to pop off, he revealed that he didn't know a thing. In fact, just a day before Remy dropped that bombshell on IG, she was out here having dinner with Fat Joe like everything was cool.
At dinner last night, I'm not gonna go into I don't really know. How about that?
Right.
One thing I don't know is that my sister never tells me her personal relationship business. But what I know is I left y'all last night. We went to Brooklyn Chop House. She treated 10 grown men to dinner. And I woke up in the morning and my phone was going crazy and they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the f?
Imagine that. He had no idea the storm was coming. Now, some fans were quick to assume that Papoose was at that dinner too, but he wasn't having any of those rumors. He hopped on Instagram to set the record straight, writing, Papoose wasn't having the mix-up. So he set the record straight in a post that read, "Peace to my brother Fat Joe. I think y'all misunderstood his interview. I was not at Brooklyn Chop House with them. I do spend thousands of dollars there regularly. I love that place. Oop, there you have it. Now it's wild that Fat Joe is staying out of the drama, especially considering Remy had no problem airing all of her personal business. In one of her rants, she exposed her husband for being manipulative behind the scenes. After Papoose dropped receipts about her alleged cheating, Remy didn't just sit there, she hit back hard with her own receipts. She even proved that she spent last Christmas with her daughter, countering what Papoose was claiming. She wrote, "Now he is calling saying, can I take it down? He took his down after you posted a whole damn lie. I'll take him down and stop after this. Christmas last year, Papoose, all you do is lie. Is that you looking okay in the background? Regardless of what, I am with my baby on any important day. You have a bad gambling problem and tried to press me for dollars to have a smooth divorce. I've been asking you to leave. And let's quietly divorce for years now. But you said the only way you are leaving is with a public blow-up. You know I'm not the social media type, and you mistreated that. Same way you use morals I have due to my upbringing and so-called gangster girl image against me, filming me saying things like, oh, not Remy Ma gonna call the police for help. You a snitch? You a rat? Call your brothers. Call Joe. Why would I involve my loved ones who actually loved you too? That said, Remy might want to start being a little more careful about who she's dragging into this mess, because Easy the Block Captain just dropped a bombshell. He went on a whole rant, confirming that he did have an affair with Remy. But wait, he didn't stop there. Easy claimed that Papoose knew about the affair the whole time. And of course, he had something to say about it too. He said,
They knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that shit, but they knew. He knew 2 years ago. I ain't gonna lie. Give me, don't let the cap y'all.
The rapper also said,
he knew is that Y'all think that's so thorough, he put a recording device in Remy's car. The nigga's a weirdo. He bugged the car, and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me, so that's how he knew. And it's not cat. I got all the...
Easy also surprisingly confirmed that Papoose did, in fact, punch the lights out of him. Yep, he didn't hold back on that one. But he quickly shut down the wild claims about him ending up in a fetal position.
Came through the situation with a mask on. And he got past, somehow he got past the security guard. I don't know how. Now, we're not going to speculate here. I don't know how he got with a mask on. I don't know how he got past the security guard. But he got past the security guard. The wall is a L shape. I'm on the wall, and literally the nigga, he literally sneaked me. He do sneak me. He do sneak me, and that's where the two clean joints come into the hand. He do sneak me. Wow. But when I never fell, never was in no fetal position. I never touched the ground ever. So when I got back to turn around to the nigga ran. He ran. And shit like that. To me, I told Rem, I think the security nigga something to do with it, because a nigga comes with a full-blown mask, your security nigga is not gonna allow a nigga in the building. But the only how he allows a nigga to go through the fucking...
Saying that wasn't the case at all. It seems like Easy's version of events is a bit different from what others might have been saying. So if Easy's telling the truth, it looks like Remy might have been the one who stepped out first. And that's definitely gonna leave her with a lot fewer fans rooting for her outside the ring. Claressa might want to seriously take 50's warning to heart before jumping into that fight, because Remy is not the one you want to mess with. But what do you think? Is Remy really out here doing everything she can to take down Claressa? Or is this just all talk? And who's going to walk away with their head held high? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to check out the rest of the videos on our channel.